Welcome everybody. I saw this question on the social media and I thought that I should provide my view of understanding to solve this question. Good day everybody, I saw this question in the social media. Good day everybody, I saw this question on the social media and I thought I should provide an understanding in solving this question. So the question is, what is 0th root of 5? So if you were to write it in sentence form, the question wants you to find the 0th root of 5. Now you would have seen nth root of x is equal to x raised to the power of 1 over n. Now this is how it is featured in most of the leading textbooks, even in some of the most advanced scientific calculators. You can check that out. They will simply include this function. But this is inherently erroneous, or I would say blatantly incorrect for them to include it like this, even in advanced scientific missions or in popular science textbooks and mathematical textbooks and algebra textbooks. They should not be done. Why? Whenever they are including this, they should add a condition. Nth root of x is equal to x raised to the power of 1 over n, provided n is not equal to 0. This is the underlying rule by which this rule is functionally applicable. So that's what I'm trying to tell you here. Okay, having mentioned you this information, let us go and do some research in getting the solution for this question. Now, by the law of division, suppose I am operating division. Okay, division is an operation. So if I were to use this operation, I need to satisfy a few laws. Okay. So I'm going to define division via inverses. Okay. So suppose you have a comma b element of real numbers such that a is divided by b. Now then I can always write this as a times b inverse, provided of course b times b inverse is equal to 1. I hope you are catching this. Okay, this should hold. Now let us come to our 1 over 0. Consider the term 1 over 0 and let me consider 1 over 0 does really exist. Okay, so this means 0 raised to the power of minus 1 exists. So according to the definition, this means 0 times 0 raised to the power of negative 1 is equal to 1, right? But in any ring or field, clearly we know 0 multiplied with any x is equal to 0. So if I were to take this as 1, if I were to take this as 2, okay, from this, okay, this would mean 0 multiplied with 0 raised to the power of minus 1 raised to the power of or 0 inverse is going to be 0, which is my 3. Okay, so from 1 and 3 we have 0 times 0 inverse is equal to 1, and then we have 0 times 0 inverse is equal to 0, which in turn would mean 1 is equal to 0, which is a contradiction. So what is the meaning of this? So this means 0 raised to the power of minus 1 does not exist, which means 1 over 0 does not exist. Okay, which in turn would mean 5 raised to the power of 1 over 0 does not exist, which in turn would mean 0th root of 5 does not exist. Okay, so that is the solution for this question. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.